I love hearing that piece. It brings back a lot of memories. That was written just for Mountain West Strings many years ago. So it's just our piece. Didn't they sound wonderful on it? Okay, now we're going to hear from our first year students. They've been playing since the end of September. So they've made a lot of progress this year. We're going to play two pieces. One is the clocks, which is a round, and then three-part twinkle. You'll hear them divide into the parts on the second time through. Okay, on the bottom of your program on the back side, you'll find a QR code that takes you to all the important announcements. So I'm not going to tell you all those. I'm going to expect you just to look right there. It takes you to a link to all the summer activities. There's a lot of them. If you have questions about any of them, please let us know and email us or call us because we'd love to help you make sure you know where all those are. Now we'll hear from our second year students playing Mambo Amable and then Sea of Stars. And you'll notice some percussion parts over here by some of our teachers. Raise your hands. So you'll notice that percussion right there. Okay, here comes Mambo Amable. a couple of our Mountain West Training Academy alumni to come and perform with us. This year they're performing with the ambassador group, and I will announce them and then they can come on. But first we need to move a couple of things so we have room up here. So give me just a second. This is really fun doing this in front of everyone. Okay. All right. Now I would like to welcome onto our stage Alexandra Tubbs and Amelia Markley Gertler. Whoa, I almost said the wrong names. Come on out. Okay, so I'm going to let them tell a little bit about how they started playing the viola and the violin.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Tubbs. I'm playing the viola tonight, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I started with Mountain West Training Academy back when I was 10 years old in 2005, and it really was just a great beginning for me to start playing and have music enrich my life in so many ways. And so it's really fun to come back and play with all these kids tonight. After I got started, I started taking private lessons, and I just enjoyed it so much, and I decided to study it in college. I went to Utah State University and studied with the Fry Street Quartet, and it's given me so many opportunities to go around the country for different festivals, and even to Europe, and travel and play music, and now I teach and I perform in the community, and I love it. So I'm so grateful to be here tonight.
My name's Amelia. I also started out in Mountain West in 4th grade at Providence Elementary, and I didn't even know about Mountain West until I went to school assembly, where they came and showed us all the instruments. So they work. That's how I started. I'm still going. And I, like Sandy, I just loved it, so I got a private teacher. I joined ambassadors. I played all through high school, and then it was at my sophomore year at All-State Orchestra when I decided I wanted to study it. So I also went to Utah State, studied with the Fry Street Quartet, and now I enjoy playing with the Utah Festival Opera Company and other local companies, and I'll be moving to Ohio this fall to get my graduate degree in violin performance and pedagogy. So I'm so grateful for Mountain West for bringing the violin into my life, and I'm so excited to play with Sandy here tonight.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. She forgot to mention, Amelia forgot to remember the most important thing that brought her their string player is her husband. She met him in orchestra, so this is really cool. And he now teaches with us, so he will also be moving as well. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go with Schindler's List. So when I listen to that piece, I listen to it on repeat because it's just so beautiful. Wouldn't you love to play the violin and viola that way? You guys want to play cello that way. You want to play the bass. But you want to practice so you can get that beautiful sound. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, I'll move these things back. Maybe I can have YouTube help me a little bit. Point, we're going to recognize just a couple of more, well, one more tonight, alumni, because we give out a senior scholarship every year. So I'm hoping that Emma Lund is here. Is Emma here? Yes, come on up. So Emma, as she comes up, I'll tell you a little bit about her. She's from Ridgeline High School, and she plays the cello. And we asked them if they want, as seniors, if they've stayed from Mountain West Strings on up through school orchestra Claret as a senior, they can apply for this scholarship. Yeah, it's a little tricky to get up here. But she is an amazing cellist, and listening to her perform on her audition was gorgeous as well. So let's give it a round of applause for Emma Lund from Ridgeline High School. And before you walk off, do you want to give any words of advice to anybody on the stage?
If you love music, keep playing. If you don't, keep playing. You'll learn to love it. It gives you great opportunities. I mean, there are good days and bad days, but don't stop.
Thank you. Now we'll hear from our first year orchestra. They're going to be playing the Abandoned Funhouse. You'll notice it sounds a little spooky, and as we were getting ready to play it, we kept hearing somebody talk in the microphone, and it wasn't any of us. So who knows? It's Abandoned Funhouse, Abandoned Schoolhouse. And then This Land Is Your Land will be the next one.
Please stand and show respect for our flag as the second-year students perform the Star Spangled Banner.
to our country's flag. Way to go, and thank you for being respectful and standing. All right. So, Mountain West Strings has a 24-day All-Star program. How many of you already know about this? You should all raise your hand, unless you're just visiting. But 24 days in the month, if they practice that, they get an award from the book table, a gift card that they can go and spend. They get one in December and one in May if they have 1 month that they practice 24 days in a month. So, if you practiced in this last half, January, February, March, or April, and got the 24-day All-Star Award, would you please stand? Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah. So, we have some first years, but let's see if we get all of you next time, okay? All right. And when you go to the book table, just remember to tell them thank you. They've done that for years for Mountain West Strings.
Since it's the end of the year, we have a special award for our Super All-Stars. So they have been consistently 24-day All-Stars, and it's really hard to get 24 days of practicing in a month because essentially you can only miss 1 day a week. But these kids who've earned the Super All-Stars have been an All-Star every concert that they've been in orchestra. And most of them have also been in for December, which is its own prize. So please stand while I read your name. From Canyon second year, James Valdez. Heritage second year, Charlotte Kemp, Evelyn Darnell, Kai Smith, Layla Howard, and Lucy Anderson. Lincoln second year, Jackson McBride. Mountainside second, Andrew Osborne, Nancy Rodriguez. And from Providence second year, Alan Harris, Joseph Moon, and Kyler Adams. Let's give them a hand.
So we have a special prize for all of you that are standing. Go ahead and have a seat now. But there's a special one, Miss Truex. Would you raise your hand? All of you students, if you're on the floor, she's just right here. And after the concert, make sure you get that. You have a certificate and a prize because you did extra work and were extra great at practicing. And it shows. It shows what you're doing. Okay, one of our favorite pieces as second-year students is Vive la France. So here's Vive la France. Right after that, we're going to play Country Gardens all together. we were supposed to speed up on the second time through, and I think we started out as fast as we were going to speed up, but did you like it that fast? Yeah? Okay, here's Country Gardens with all the instruments. So we have a wonderful honors orchestra groups this year. We had two. We had Encore and Ambassadors, and they're going to perform for you now. So if you're standing, you guys could have a seat for a second. Okay, and first years, if you're deciding whether you want to work over the summer and prepare to be an ambassador or honors orchestra member, then it has all the instructions in your workbook and on the website. So on that little QR code, it will lead you right to that. So, I'm hoping that we're all ready. Are you all ready? Okay. Yes? Okay. All right. Jurassic Rock, and we'll perform this. The Encore group just performed this on their trip, so we're going to join with them, Ambassadors and Encore.
Someone must follow us home from the dinosaur park. Our Encore Honors Orchestra performed at the dinosaur park down in Ogden at their new amphitheater just a couple of weeks ago. So our practice-a-thon, which I'm sure you all heard tons about, was awesome this year. We are excited to have had 209 students participate in the practice-a-thon, practicing a total of 84,563 minutes. Thank you for your donations. We raised $8,955.22. This will help us repair and purchase instruments, as well as pay expenses like this performance hall. And a few specifics from the practice-a-thon are students practicing 200 more minutes, 169, 400 or more, 76, 700 or more, 39, or 1,000 minutes. We had 27 students practice 1,000 minutes. Our South class winners for most minutes and most donations were Nibley second and Heritage second. Along with our practice-a-thon, if a student practiced at least 200 minutes and had a donation of any kind, they were put into our grand prize drawing tonight. We'll pull out 3 names, and they will each get to pull out a piece of paper with a prize on it. Please stand if your name is drawn, and you can pick out your prize at the end of the concert. The prizes we are drawing for are Harry Potter Legos, a lap harp, 2 tickets to the Utah Festival Opera, $20 Great Harvest gift cards, $10 Jamba Juice gift cards, family passes to the Lewiston Theater, and tickets to Utah Theater, and $20 Angie gift card. And so there are lots of great prizes they can pick from.
Okay, so Kyler pulled out our first name, and that is Emmeline Johnson from Lincoln First Year. Whoa, okay. You're right here, come on up. There we go. Okay, so she's going to draw from one of those prizes that Mrs. Funk just talked about. Go ahead. Okay, and the prize she drew, Harry Potter Legos. Okay, so there's 2 of them over here. So after the concert, you'll go meet Miss Truex. She's our prize winner, whoever, prize holder. Yeah, anyway, she is a winner too. Okay, yeah, thank you, and let's give her a round of applause. Pull the next name. Craig's going to pull the next name, and it is Kai Smith, Heritage second. Okay, and the prize that he got, 5 tickets to the Utah Theater, $20 Angie gift card, and $10 Jamba Juice card. All right, here we go. Where did I just put it? Oh, that would be it. That's like when you're looking for something, it's right under your nose. Okay. Okay, the winner is Gabriel Hawks Main from Lincoln First. Boy, Lincoln, you just got a lot. Gabriel, I'll bring it to you, okay? I'll bring it to you so you can pull out a prize. Okay. Just pull up, raise your hand there. Okay. Okay, I'll give this back to you so you know. So he won 2 tickets to the Utah Festival Opera, $20 Great Harvest, and $10 Jamba Juice card. And after the concert, he'll get it. Okay. All right, thanks for practicing so much, and hopefully you got a ton of prizes in your class already, especially those 1,000+ winners. They got 3D printed dragons and all kinds of stuff. So, lots of fun prizes. Okay, all right. So before we play our last number, I'll just thank a few people. First, I'd like to thank Greg Hamilton up here. He is so great at Ridgeline High School. He does all of our sound and light and everything else in between. And we really appreciate him and Ridgeline for letting us have our concert here. So. there are a bunch of donors that we have that have donated through the years, and we've got a bunch of different things this year as well. So that is really a wonderful thing because it helps us fund all the things like instruments, new strings, or this venue right here. It costs money to come and have our performance here. So thank you for all that you do and for those donations. And let's just thank our parents. When you go home, especially tell them thank you for all that they do for you for orchestra this year. So thank you, parents. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. You deserve it. Give me another clap. Okay. Along with parents, we have a volunteer board. Jennifer Thurgood, are you here tonight? I think so. Where's Jennifer? Raise your hand and stand up. Jennifer is our board president. She's from Wellsville Elementary, and she leads our board. We also have many board members in the audience. If you would stand up. They help us all the time, and it's just, that's what makes orchestra even better. So let's give them a round of applause. You'll notice on the front page of your program all the teachers down there, and I know that you've been so good at thanking them, but let's give our teachers a round of applause as well. And I heard from my principal at my school that he was here tonight. I'm sure there are other principals here as well. Would you stand up? If you're a principal or a superintendent or administrator, oh, there's Mr. Ammett, I see him. If you're right by a principal or a superintendent or a district administrator, would you please turn to them and thank them? So let's give them a round of applause. They make it so fun. All right, so audience, after we're done, if you'll meet your child in the lobby, don't try to come back by the orchestra and band room because it will make a bottleneck. The only exception to that is the bass parents. You're welcome to come and help. If you see any programs on the floor, if you'd help us pick those up. And then orchestra classes are done this week unless, I know with some schools like Heritage is playing at their graduation. If there's something that you're doing special like that, your teacher would have let you know. Otherwise, this is your last week. And we're going to end with Harry Potter. Here we go. Please work